Guys, I made this welding cart and today I'm going to show you how I did it. Or at least I'm going to show you part of how I did it. When I come back, I'll explain what I mean. And unfortunately, that is all of the footage that I have of this project. See, I was using an old phone to record everything, and at some point the memory filled up entirely. So I went in and I deleted a bunch of old footage, a bunch of old videos and stuff, and then I had space, and so I started recording again. Only to discover the next day that nothing that I had recorded after clearing the memory had stayed on the phone. Even though I had seen the clips as I was loading and changing phone angles and stuff like that, after I turned the phone off and turned it back on, all of that was gone. I tried everything I could think of. I ran data recovery programs on the card, on the hard drive of the phone, or whatever phones have for memory, and nothing. Couldn't find any of it. So unfortunately, all of the rest of the build of this cart was lost. So instead, I'm just going to show you some of the features that I built into it. The last footage I had, I showed that I had accidentally put these end pieces on upside down, and so the board couldn't rest on them. So I welded on these nice little angle pieces. This is just a little 2-inch bit that goes down and over, and that's enough to hold the board up in place. Got that on both ends. I wanted to have enough workspace that I could actually do stuff on the welding table. So I have one space here and a second one that I can fold up right here. I've just got a couple of hinges, weldable hinges, attaching to this top plate. and I sort of finagled this sort of rod and hinge system that lets me drop that whole workstation down. The tank is held in place by a circle of wire that goes around. I welded it right there. And held in place by these two rods on either side. It does a surprisingly good job of making it very sturdy, and the tank can just lift right out the top. This is a handle for ease of use. Lets me pull the cart around. There's space for the welder. I added this rack over here that all of my cables can sit on, slightly curved. Ta-da! When the cart isn't in use, it sits on these little feet. Perfectly stable on the ground, not going to go anywhere. But if I want to put it away, it lifts up onto those casters and then can move easily. Magnets stick easily to the side of the metal frame, of course, and this upper shelf holds gloves, tools, spare wire, a welding apron, and a welding mask. So there you have it. That is my welding cart and how I built some of it and some of the cool features I built into it. Sorry about the missing footage. I've learned important things about how to keep track of and make sure I don't lose any of my filming, but I didn't learn until it was far too late. It was already all built. Thanks for watching. I hope you like this kind of stuff. If you do, please hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.